Hi friends, welcome to our new online virtual math lessons. So since we are virtual, I have decided to make our math notes virtual as well. So hopefully you guys all have your math notebooks by now. If you don't have your math notebooks yet, it is on its way, don't fear. If you do not have it with you, please just grab a piece of paper and copy down what I have, and then you can throw it in your math notebook once you get it. But just so you know, I want to continue with our online math notes to be the same as what they were in person. So, looking at our table of contents, oh, excuse me. Oh, that yawn came out of nowhere. I'm sorry, guys. Looking at our math table of contents, we are still in Module 2. Today we are doing Lesson 16, using patterns of 10 for division. So go ahead and fill out your table of contents for me. And if you need to pause this video, you can go ahead and pause it at any time to get caught up, or rewind it if you need to review something. If I'm going too fast for you, just pause it. I'm going to be teaching this to you through the recording like I would in the classroom. So again, if you need anything, don't be afraid to stop, pause it, and if you have any questions after the video, please do not be afraid to message me. But go ahead and write down in your table of contents, Lesson 16, using patterns of 10 for division. Once you do that, you are going to go to your next clean page in your math notebook. Okay, once you do that, you're going to go to the next clean page in your math notebook. And like always, I already have my math notes pre-done, pre-created. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I have Lesson 16 warm-up. And for the warm-ups, we are just going to start off with the first three problems. You are rounding to the nearest 10 for 32, 47, 74. And then you're going to be doing some division, some basic fact division right here for number 2. I wish I had my smelly marker so I could go around and check your guys' work right now, but I do not. I cannot do that virtually, no matter how hard I've tried to figure that out. I can't seem to master that. So go ahead and pause the video, get all of this written down, take about 3 minutes to solve these, and then I'll go over the answers with you. So go ahead and hit pause now. Alright, so now hopefully you guys have been able to go through and solve our warm-up problems. Again, this is not a correct. If you're right or you're wrong, it's going to go against you. It's just a math warm-up. So looking at our first one, round to the nearest 10. Well, 32 rounded to the nearest 10. I know 3 is in my tens place, so I have to look at that neighbor. What is that neighbor telling my 3 to do? Well, that neighbor is 4 or less, so it's going to tell that 3 to let it rest. So 32 rounded to the nearest 10 is going to be 30. Looking at 47, 4 is in our tens place. Look at that neighbor, which is 7. That 7 is 5 or more, so it is telling my neighbor to raise the score, because it's, 5 or more, it's 7, so it's telling my neighbor to raise the score. So 47 is closest to 50. And then down here for 74, 7 is in the tens place. Look at the 4. The 4 is in the ones place, and is 4 or less, so it's telling that 7 to let it rest. So 74 is closer to 70. Okay. Now looking at the last 3, let's see, 42 divided by 6. Well, these are some basic division facts. The easiest way to think about these is, how many times can 6 go into 42? Or 6 times what gets me 42? Well, I know 6 times 7 gets me 42. 6 times what's going to get me 36? How many times can 6 go into 36? Well, I know 6 can go into 36 6 times. And then what times 9 is going to get me 81? Well, 9 times 9 is 81. And I'm going to go grab something real quick. This is, I've also sent home for you guys your reference resources, your little booklets that we worked on in class. And we have a multiplication chart in here. If I can find it real quick. I believe it's blue for everyone, unless I ran out of colored blue paper, and some of you may have a different color. Let me see if I can find it here. But it has, oh, it's pink, I'm sorry. In this one, it's pink. It has your multiplication facts, your basic ones, right in here with you. So if I wanted to look at these ones real quick, 42 divided by 6. If I go in my chart and I go in my sixes, where do I find 42 at? So I'm at 6. I'm going to go over to where I can find 42. Oh, found it. 42 straight up takes me to 7. So that I know 42 divided by 6 is going to get me 7. The same goes for 36 and 6. 6, where is 36 at? Oh, it's right here. Straight up from 36 is another 6. So 36 divided by 6 is going to get me 6. Same goes for 9. If I'm at my 9, I go over till I find 81. Oh, here's 81. Go on up. Oh, 9 divided by 9 is 81. So this is just a way to use this tool to help you with these basic division facts. All right, now I'm going to scroll out. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and get started with our concept development. I'm actually going to skip this part for a second. I'm going to go to our concept development.